Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're looking at a temperature coming in at about 71 degrees. We have a dew point value of 70, a little bit lower than it was 24 hours ago. So I think it feels a little more comfortable out there. Some of that drier air drawn down by the big thunderstorms that we had around yesterday evening. 71 degrees, our heat index, exactly the same as the air temperature. Now, I don't think we're going to see much more than that for the next couple of hours, but certainly as we head into the afternoon, those heat indexes will become a factor as we get back up to the near 100 degree range again today. So we started off quiet, calm. We should have a nice morning commute, 76 degrees by about 7 a.m. We'll get to 12 noon with a temperature that starts to warm up pretty quickly under the influence of lots of sunshine around. We'll be up at about 89 degrees by 12 noon, and we'll factor in a small chance at a shower by then. Along the coastline mostly, but nothing really heavy. I don't think we'll see any thunderstorms at that point. As we head into the 3 p.m. time period, we do have a chance at an isolated thunderstorm, but the rain chance much less than it was yesterday. And frankly, most of the shower and thunderstorm activity will be in inland areas, Hardee, DeSoto, inland Charlotte, inland Manatee and Sarasota counties all have probably about a 50 to 60% chance of seeing thunderstorms in that location. But they generally will not linger near our coastline very long. And then as we head into the evening hours, everything kind of winds down. So we have this area of large-scale rotation in the atmosphere, this area of low pressure that moved across the state and brought us those intense lines of thunderstorms that moved through. Most of the heaviest rain was inland, but some of the storms actually managed to make it to the coastline, producing lots of lightning pops there as well. That occurring during the afternoon and evening hours. We had a general east to west motion of those storms. I'm not so sure we're going to see that today. I think our storms that build inland will tend to want to stay inland, just like they're in Vegas. Storms that build in Vegas stay in Vegas. No, I don't know. Never mind. So we're looking at some pretty quiet conditions along our coastline for the morning commute. There's that spinning area of low pressure continuing to pull away. So we have high pressure forecast to build down to the south of us, and if that indeed does happen, we are likely to see a more westerly wind flow. We also have two areas of disturbed weather that the Hurricane Center is watching. One has about a 30 to 40% chance of developing, but it moves away from the United States. Another has about a 70% chance of developing. That's pretty good, but it drifts off to the east, enters into an area of strong winds, and gets torn apart. So neither of these storms are going to bother us whatsoever, although you may hear about a named storm coming down the road from that one way out in the Atlantic. A trough of low pressure continues to pull away from the state of Florida. High pressure builds in down to the south. Winds generally out of the east will become lighter with time. And eventually a westerly wind will build in, favoring the other coast for shower and thunderstorm development over the weekend. But for today, we're kind of in the middle of all these various factors. So it's kind of a transition day. Winds will be light, variable, and that will allow our sea breeze to become stronger and push most of the storms into inland areas where they'll basically just die out there. So I don't think we'll see a lot of activity right near the immediate coast. For boating today, nice day. Southeast wind becomes west at about 5 knots. Should be a good day for boating, light chop. Today we'll look for 90 as a daytime high, 89 tomorrow, 20 to 30% chance of showers for the next several days actually. And over the weekend, most of the coastline stays quiet as the showers and thunderstorms are forced into inland areas by a generally light westerly wind. And that trend continues into next week.